stogie is lit. We're ready to roll. Let's do it. I'm Lauren, and this is Erin, and we are on the Social NOSTRA network. We host Behind the Curtain, where we talk about relationships. So today, we wanted to talk about, do you want to get off? And that question means, do you want to get off of online dating?
Do you want to get off online dating, or you just want to stay on there forever?
Forever.
Just endless swiping, on and on and on.
Yep. So
how many years were you on? Total?
I don't think even a year total. No. A couple months at a time.
Girls like you are born with boyfriends.
And they're lined up at the door.
I was on online dating so long, I don't even remember the names of some of the ones I was on. I don't
Really?
think.
Like you've tried the versions you paid for and the versions that you had to pay
I don't know if I ever really paid for it. I remember
didn't do
like
Match or eHarmony.
OK Cupid, that was way back.
Oh God, I heard that's terrible.
It's, yeah, well, I mean, they might be watching this, but that was a long time ago. Hinge, Bumble, God, Tinder.
Oh, Tinder, I forgot about that.
I'll probably sound really old right now. I'm probably missing like the top 10.
Yeah, right? No idea.
Is that going right in your face?
A little bit. It's okay.
Keep the bugs away.
Keeping the bugs away. So what we want to talk about is this never-ending loop that people get stuck in. And when you get on, and then you get off, and some time has passed, and you get back on, in my experience, maybe in yours, it's the same people. There might be a few new ones, don't get me wrong, but for the majority, it's the same people. Did you experience that?
I think that's when you know that it's time to get off, is when you're going on three different platforms and you're seeing the same people. You date somebody for a year, you get back on, you see some of the same people again, you're like...
But it's the same pictures, and like the words haven't changed, the pictures haven't changed. It's literally the same thing, and I've had guys actually friend me on Instagram or Facebook, and it's all the same pictures. There's not even a different...
What do you think the average age under for the profile pic is? Like, you say you're 31, what's your profile pic, the average age under? I bet it's like 5 years.
Oh.
Meaning your profile pic is you when you're 26 and not 31, but you're fishing 31.
Okay, I do think that happens more to guys, meaning that they experience that catfish more than girls. I went on one date right before I met you, and he has definitely gained weight from his photos. And he could tell that I maybe noticed. And he definitely was like, well, I have a back injury right now. I hope he's not watching this. He said, I have a back injury right now and I haven't been able to exercise. And it just was like...
We always hear the same stories.
Kind of. Have you ever been catfished?
Yeah, definitely.
And
It's usually when you go against your gut and your like instincts and all the rules you ever had, like, nope, we'll never go on a date with a girl if I don't see one photo from the neck down, and then that one time you slip and you go.
You slap yourself on the wrist
and you're like,
not following your
yeah.
rules. That's a real thing.
Tell me about your football career.
Selfies only are not good. That's for sure, right? They might look good in the face, have pretty eyes and pretty makeup and hair, but like, what does it look like?
Or too many of the same kind of selfie. Like the girl
Like
with 5 in a row of all the same in the bathroom the same night.
Who would do that?
There's a lot of girls on there. They literally have 6 photos on there, and they're all just like 1, 2, 3, 4.
Well, that person
5,
clearly needs to go out more.
6. Exactly. That's a swipe left.
Ooh, I don't even remember.
Lefts.
I think left is no and right is yes.
Probably should have did our homework more before we did this episode.
I'm okay with not knowing. I don't need to. I'm okay.
So
do you think that people go on just for... I mean, I think people go on for a while.
I mean, I know why guys go on. I think guys are probably more guilty of just being on and just wanting to bang different babes and not commit. And I feel like that's where you should be at a certain age, but like our friends now, like late 30s, 40s, it's like...
That's why they're called playboys.
Does it get a little old after a while? Or like, are people kind of onto you? Like...
So if we take it like a step further, okay, so if you want to just go on and bang a bunch of people, does paying for dinner not make you feel like a slut on the girl's side or the guy's side, however it is? You're not paying for a prostitute. You're not paying for, you aren't a prostitute.
And I think that's the main reason why girls stay on is because it's cheap.
That's like
traditionally a guy feels obligated to pay, and that's my point for the guys. Like, I see these guys, some of my buddies that like stringing 3 or 4 girls along. I'm like, dude, that's expensive, time consuming.
Yes.
Stringing 4 babes along via like in this day and age with text and social media, I'm like, what a
lot of
nightmare.
tracks to cover.
Ooh, a lot of tracks to cover.
But especially here in Scottsdale, people don't just go to like, I don't know what a regular restaurant is.
There's like 10 big spots.
But they're all expensive. I mean, you're not leaving for under $250. So if you're doing that once a week or even twice a month or even once a month, can you afford that? There's no way you're asking a girl to split it. However, I have had friends.
I don't think guys that don't have money can play that game anymore. I think you actually almost have to be wealthy to be like a player anymore.
No, I think you can go
As
for
a guy.
a glass of wine at happy hour. I don't listen. A glass of wine at happy hour is a lot quicker out. We did that. Well, we kind of did that. It was a 4:30 meet.
I fished the happy hour. Wait, oysters? Yeah, it wasn't dinner.
It wasn't dinner. It gives you room. But it gives you. Yeah, it did turn into dinner. It gives you room when you meet for a drink to continue the evening, but it also gives you the opportunity to leave with like happy hours over and maybe you're just kind of done. I personally tried to get people to meet for coffee. I got tired of going for wine.
Who are you meeting for coffee?
If a guy wanted to go get a drink, I would say no, because you get friendly and
Damn straight.
and then they think you like them and you're going, oh my God, that was like so gnarly to get through. And then you get home and they are literally sending you videos of them singing you love songs. Like made up love songs that they sing to you.
Oh.
Or maybe they want to massage your feet after. That's real.
Dude,
that happened.
Man,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
You get the
so
weird guys.
I stopped going on drinking dates. It was only allowed to be coffee dates so that I could be in control and not like get all fun and flirty.
Okay.
But you get it? Huh. But it's also kind of boring. Nobody wants to go on a first date coffee.
So, back on track. Enough about Lauren's weirdo fucking dates. I did want to talk about those sign spinner guys, just to go off topic for a little bit.
You just said we were
the sign spinner guys, I know, but I kind of wanted to talk about something I wanted to talk about.
Okay.
Those sign spinner guys.
What about them?
Don't you find them like pretty interesting? The guys that spin the signs on the... No, they look everything but bored. Plus, the guy's moves today were so good. I was just like roaring. He had all these special moves. I'm like, dude, do they have to practice?
Oh, I'm sure they have to practice.
So, like, not only are you the sign spinny guy in real life, putting yourself out there, you're at home practicing, like, when you're not spinning sign. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're an athlete, training is what you do. That's expected. But like, you're the sign spinny guy. You got to get like new moves, and like you're always spinning sign.
Well, maybe
you're like a skateboarder. Corners. You're always kind of boarding.
If you switch corners, though.
Or switch sign types. That's and the other amazing thing about that topic. The audition for sign spinny guys. I don't even know how much money they make. Are they well paid or underpaid?
Oh, I'm sure they're hourly. Okay, back on the real topic.
How do you audition them? Like he makes a couple drops.
I don't know.
Well, you're not sign spinny guy today. Come in again tomorrow with better moves, asshole.
And he might be up all night practicing.
All right, that's my shit about sign spinny guys.
Oh boy.
All right, do you want to get off?
Do you want to get off?
Do ya?
I personally believe.
Do you feel lucky, punk?
The Mask.
No, it's Dirty Harry.
It's also The Mask.
Clint Eastwood.
It's also The Mask, I think.
I think that's Jim Carrey doing Dirty Harry.
Yeah, so I still win.
You just knew like the 1997 version versus the 1967 version. I've went on a limb there. I don't know my stuff.
Don't matter.
I really want to look up Dirty Harry now and see when that was made.
Don't matter. But I don't think that people want to get off, because I do think that online dating allows you to stay in character, and your smoke and mirrors can stay up. No one has to get to know you.
Nobody gets too deep. Nothing gets too personal.
It's all surface
like the shit
level.
we get into. You know,
Exactly.
Next episode.
And it's a thrill, and you can kind of get to be whoever you want. No one's checking you out. I mean, obviously people go to Google or Instagram or whatever, and unless you have some serious like ways to background check people, I'm not entirely
I don't know. I think a lot of these guys now, the
Yes.
travel dates is a big thing.
while they're traveling.
Yeah, you just take you're going to Mexico, and easier to bring a babe than find one down there usually now. Like people are, I don't know, people don't meet organically anymore, really. That's like how people meet. You're not like...
But even if you have someone, you like them, and then you get bored. So then you just have to go back and swipe. I know people who have caught their significant other on a dating app while they've been married or in a long-term relationship.
I think I got busted on that once.
You did?
Yeah.
Oh boy. Tell us.
I had an ex-girlfriend set me up. She had one of her friends reach out to me
On the
because I
app?
think she knew I still had the app. I don't think I was using it. You know, you can have it and like shut it down for a while.
Yeah.
Or put it on snooze. I might have unsnoozed it. Things weren't going so well.
Tell us more.
I got busted within a couple days.
Well, was she officially a girlfriend? Or was
She was a
just
friend who fished, who she told to hit me up.
I know, but
she DM'd me.
was your girlfriend officially a girlfriend, or was it still in that
She
like,
was,
weird...
yeah. But then
Oh.
when I got busted on that, that was not pretty.
There's no way getting out of that.
No, but I actually found a way to like turn it back on her. Like, you did that to me. And I think I ended up still
gaslighting.
winning that.
That's called gaslighting. That's also another topic.
How are we not still online?
I don't know.
We got lucky.
Maybe another day.
What do my vines look?
They look great.
That's good.
But I do think that there's a cross. Two people who are going in different directions. I don't know what you call that, but they're on different, not on parallel wavelengths, because one probably does want a relationship and the other one doesn't really care. They just want the fun. And I don't think that, I know girls who've been told that they want to get married and this and that, and then everything goes awry. You never know someone's intention. And I think that the dating apps make it super easy to just stay in that character. You never have to change. You never have to face your own fears or be real with someone, because you just have the opportunity to always be surface level.
Yeah, because you could just walk away and literally on the way to get your Uber, you could like get another 5 swipes in.
And then go meet someone else.
The thing that I found was pretty gross was I was doing a lot of swiping on the shitter. Because it's like, dude, you're on the phone. The best way ever to pass the time. But I'm like, okay, I'm literally meeting babes and taking a shit at the same time. This is something that's super fucking fucked up about this. I'm in
If
love.
they only knew what you were doing.
Like, what the fuck? To be alive right now.
Oh, that's so funny. So I would love to hear, I'm sure you would too, what anybody has to say about this. Why do people stay on?
Online
Why
dating.
don't they?
And remember, we got lucky. We met like right before COVID.
Right.
Then during COVID, it like shut down, and now people that are still like feel like we're in a pandemic or whatever, are like just shut dating down unless. I'm sure the vaccine. I'm sure you have to have a vax card to go on dates now.
No, you
Possibly.
don't. I went on walking dates, and I would just bring a roadie, and as soon as the roadie was done, my date
6
was
feet?
over.
A 6 foot walking date? 6 foot minimum
No.
CDC distance?
No, I don't obey that. Sorry, don't obey that.
Then you might have been at risk.
I never got sick.
You're lucky. You're one of the lucky ones.
I'm always lucky.
So, I think, yeah, I mean, it's up to you if you want to get, we don't have advice here, we're just saying, you know, like,
We're just
if you
talking
want to
about
stay on there, fine, you know, if not, if you ever want to face some shit and have to deal with a lot of shit,
Because you really do.
I think you reap long-term rewards, but it comes with a shit ton of work. A ton of work.
Individual work and relationship work comes with both. And I think of the people who've already been through that and maybe didn't have a great success rate. I think those are the people who have no interest in getting off because they get to stay who they want to be.
They're gun shy.
They
They're
want to
shelter
be
pups.
their facade.
They're shelter pups.
Shelter pups get to just continue being shelter pups and enjoy the...
Wagging their tail in the window. That was pretty good.
That was good. I was going to say they just get to enjoy being who
There's
they
no
want
right
to
or
be
wrong.
as.
Just have fun. I mean, I think the point of dating apps, the original ones, was to meet the one.
Yeah.
So if you're thinking about getting off, you know, maybe first thing you guys do, look at yourself in the mirror now first, you know.
Coming from some dad advice.
Yeah, some dad advice. So, I don't know, maybe making a New Year's resolution. Maybe you want to slim down from 5 dating apps to 1. I mean, whatever gets you off, man.
I think it's finding someone who you are totally vulnerable with.
I think some of my friends are actually going to unfriend me after they watch this episode. So I'm literally talking about a few people.
Well, cheers to that. And I hope you all get off.
Get off, people. And watch this show on Roku at Social
Roku.
Nostra. Roku, baby! Ow.